This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants.
Welcome to another San Diego Prep Insider Baseball Podcast. Tommy Morris, Christian Pedersen, David Ring. Here, where are we, David?
We're at Canyonside Cages, baby.
And what happens here?
We make hitters.
And podcasts.
Hitters and podcasts. Only two things coming out of here. We're going to start with the top 10s, get to our game balls, Dave's dingers, and then we're going to predict some games. We will start with our top 10. Dave, take it away.
All right. Number 10, I got Montgomery sneaking in at 9-4 this week. I'm playing some really good baseball. Scripps Ranch is going to stay in the top 10. At number 9, Christian moved into number 8 for me. They're at 11-2 right now, having a real good season. Everyone in that lineup's hitting. Granite Hills, number 7. Helix, number 6. LCC, number 5. Cathedral Catholic, number 4. And these next 3 are probably going to stay in the top 3 for a while. San Marcos is 12-2 at number 3. RB 14-1 at number 2, and Eastlake again for me, 13-1 at number 1.
Interesting little thing I just want to toss in about there with San Marcos being a D2 team. That's I feel bad for the rest of that whole bracket, because the other teams obviously are all going to duke it out in open division. San Marcos is just going to put up some 20 spots in the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Bold prediction, but our top 10 is looking very similar again. I wish we had more diversity in the top 10s, but I mean, the teams are kind of finding their way.
I'm glad they're finally lining up.
They're finally lining up a little bit.
Number 10, I got Montgomery. 9, Madison. Number 8, Christian. 7, Helix, and we were there last week to film. That will be not this week's episode of San Diego Prep Insider, but 2 weeks from now.
Eventually,
so go ahead and watch it. It'll be up there eventually. 6, La Costa Canyon. 5, Cathedral. 4, Granite Hills. 3, San Marcos. 2, Eastlake. And I love doing that every week. And number 1, Rich Bernardo. One day I'll switch it. One day I'll just switch it just for the heck of it. Just for no reason, just switch it to. But not right now.
Come down to who loses first.
Exactly, whoever loses first. Christian, who had a good week last week?
Right now, let's switch it to game balls. I'm going to give out a couple here, real fast-paced. Jake Stewart and Fisher Pyatt from Saints contributing to a 12-0 win over Bonita Vista. Always love a shutout. Big fan of those. Speaking of shutouts, Ryan Blakeman and Drew Johnson from Canyon Crest helping themselves to a 6-0 win over Carlsbad. Now let's give a game ball to Trevor Halsma, Jordan Bolt Jackson, Kevin Abel, the whole squad at Madison for an 8-7, a real close win over Otay. One-run games and shutouts are my 2 absolute favorite things in baseball. That and walk-off. I guess I just love everything about baseball. Sorry. Hilltop, 9-0 win over Morris. That's a big bounce-back win. Hilltop's played a really tough schedule so far. Great to see them getting some W's. You're going to address more about this game. I just want to give a general game ball to Helix for putting up a 20 spot on LCAP. That, you know, put the ball in play and good things will happen. Put the ball aggressively in play and you'll get 20. Game ball to Noah Owen and Cathedral for a huge road win at Montgomery. That game was a 1-run game, and I mean, it's great to see Montgomery representing the South Bay like that, but also great to see Cathedral being able to win those types of close, tight games. And last one, 5-4 win for Chula Vista over Sweetwater. I'll give the Spartans a game ball. Dave?
That was partly why I put Montgomery in my top 10 this week. I mean, when they pitch well, they're playing well against every single team in the county. All right, first game ball goes to Eric Schmelko. Like Christian said, put up 20 runs over El Capitan. Schmelko was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, had a day. Over at Mount Miguel, I want to give a game ball to Andrew Montijo. He's hitting .488 at this point in the season. He's 20 for 41 with 14 RBIs. It's quite the season for
I'm going
them.
to say this, Mount Miguel, they got a brand new coaching staff this year. All of the JV coaching staff from Granite Hills last year has migrated over there. We could be seeing a little bit of a shift in power out in Spring Valley.
Yeah, he's having quite the year. And wanted to mention Kyle Casper. He's leading all freshmen in batting average, hitting .438 this year, having a great season for them. I think they're putting him in the 4 hole. And on to Dave's dingers.
We got a new intro for this now.
Let's go. If I had a walk-up song right now,
bring it in.
Ooh,
it would be this.
We should all have walk-up songs.
I woke up in beast mode with my girl that's beauty in a beast mode.
That'd be my song for sure. So every week, new Dave's Dinger song.
Okay. So give us who can live up to that walk-up song.
Can I pick the song next week?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You shouldn't agree to that.
All right. Brian Reyes and Zach Hogeson are still leading the county with 6 home runs. I wanted to mention a few guys that are getting up there. Alexander De La Cruz, he has 5 at High Tech High, along with Noah McBride, who also has 3 home runs. These guys they're hitting the ball hard. And 2 guys that are also creeping up the list, DiMaggio Cazares at Bonita Vista. Great name. He's got 2 home runs, the same with Jake Boone. Dad is Brett Boone, former Padre. He's got 2 home runs. I'm sure he knows how to hit some dingers.
He might also know a little bit about how to flip a bat.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if that's genetically passed down, the skill to flip a bat.
I think
if that's the case,
I think so. And I bet you we'll see some bat flips in the Lions tournament this week. Today marks the beginning.
That's right, baby. Lions tournament is here. I'm gonna be at
beginning
East Lake.
of it.
I'm gonna be at East Lake versus Torrey Pines today. So check those highlights out
Did you guys
tonight.
know this is the biggest and oldest high school tournament in
The world?
the world?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Probably the entire solar system.
I would assume.
We both played in it. You don't remember playing
I
it?
did.
I sat on the bench in it.
Yeah, it was a
Benched
great
twice. I actually played twice.
There you go.
I had a home run in the Lions tournament. That's why it's fond memories.
That's why you're a straight legend at the UCHS Roman Legion. And
good times.
you have a statue out in right field at Torrey Pines.
Christian High School.
Or not Torrey, at La Jolla Country Day. Sorry. So can we is that it for your
That's the day's
dingers? Can we move on to game picks?
Yeah, we're gonna go to game picks. So
I'm ready to
because
go
I'm just gonna preface this really quickly.
0 for 5 on picks for me this
Because there is all these tournaments and there's a lot of TBA games, we had to jump all the way to next Monday for some of the games. So I know those are a while away, but we still got to. There is one from this week though. It's Wednesday. It's Valhalla taking on Westview. I'm gonna take Westview.
Absolutely. You got to take Westview. They somehow, in every single sport, find a way to snake it from everybody. Westview is countywide. They are everyone's Achilles heel. I'm never going to pick against them.
I'm going to take Westview. These guys are working hard. I've been.
Well, if it's a
hearing
sweep,
these
then
guys
I'm going to go against them.
really working hard to get their bats going. And they're struggling a little bit at the plate in general as a team, but these guys are ready to go. Competitors over there.
So
Westview.
jumping all the way to next week. So remember to watch this podcast again next Monday because these are games from next Monday. There's 4 of them. First one's going to be LCC traveling to Canyon Crest. This is a big one for Canyon Crest. Another chance for them. We talk about this a lot with them in a lot of sports. Whenever they play these bigger schools, it's a chance to make their mark and step up there. But I don't think it's going to happen this week. I think it's going to be LCC.
Dave?
I'll take LCC. Playing some really good baseball right now. Not that Canyon Crest isn't, but LCC is tough to beat.
I gave a game ball to them earlier today, so I'll go with Canyon Crest. I think that you see a couple of shutouts here and there from that team. They got a little something. And there's teams where they play down against worse and they play up against better. And I think that this Canyon Crest has that ability to elevate their game around really good talent. So this one will be within 1 run either way, but I'm going to take Canyon Crest.
All right, next game we're going to talk about, it's Saints, Point Loma. Kind of a rivalry game there, the private school near the public school. I'm going to go with the Pointers in this one, the home team.
I'm going to say Saints in a landslide.
I'm going to take Saints. They're a little bit more mature than Point Loma. Point Loma's got a lot of the young guys in the lineup right now. Same with Saints, but I'm going to take Saints in the
When
end.
it comes down to it, Saints has the bats. They can hit the ball. Everyone in that team can put the ball in play.
Next game from Monday, Torrey Pines at Carlsbad. I'll take the away team. I will take the Falcons.
Oh, absolutely, Torrey Pines. This team is too good. Carlsbad, a talented team, but they've shown a couple of real duds this year. So Torrey Pines.
Torrey started off slow. They're picking it up. I think they're at 9-4 right now. So I'm going to take Torrey.
And last game, going down to the South Bay, it's Chula Vista going to Olympian and take them on. I like the Eagles in this one, Olympian.
I'm going to say Chula. I think that they've got a defensively solid team. They might be first in fewest errors committed, I think, in Metro Mesa League right now. So I'm going to go with Chula.
I can't go wrong with the errors. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to take Chula Vista.
All right, that's it for this week, guys. Anything we need to talk about? Anything I forgot to talk about? Anything you want to mention?
Yes, download our app. San Diego Prep Insider on the App Store. You can find everything. You can set up push notifications so you can get the podcast delivered straight to your phone. You don't even need to remember it. Not that Monday night at 7 is hard to remember, but you're busy. You got things to do. We can simplify it all for you. Everything you need, as Tommy pulls it up right there. That's our app. Dave?
Go check out the Lions tournament. There's a lot of teams coming in from out of town. Going to be some good baseball this week. And check me out at wherehittersaremade.com.
Kind of a little bit of a, what's that movie where the guy falls asleep? Inception situation right here with the podcast on the podcast.
Oh.
So Trying to freak yourselves out there, guys. We'll see y'all next week.